Warning: the following video contains graphic violence, disturbing images, and some language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, I am Splinter Cell God, or SC God, and you might be wondering, what the hell was that last video about? Well, I will tell you the truth right here, right now. The last video that you saw was a battle that appeared to not be recorded by Fraps for some particular reason. After what I thought was the battle room, I looked at my Fraps folder and found out there was a gap of a total time of 12 minutes between two video files. What that means is all of the footage of me walking around trying to figure out where the heck to go was accidentally recorded. And that is what you are seeing right now. So like I said, you see me looking up and down, looking at the map, trying to figure out where to go, and it's just a mess. I really thought that this wasn't being recorded. As you can see, this is probably the most humiliating video I've ever made, but you know what? I'm going to show it to you guys because I care. I care about the people who watch my Let's Plays, and I don't have a really large audience. So what I like to do is I like to be truth to you guys. The battle video that you saw earlier was not the first time I recorded. And the reason why that is because I failed to know that that battle scene was being recorded properly. And my Fraps overlay was off. As you can clearly see, it is off from this video as well. So I'm just wandering around trying to figure out where to go. I'm looking at the map. I keep going back and forth in between doors. I keep using the wrong doors. I keep checking the insane asylum cubicles, and I don't find anything. I also alt-tab and I use the timer tool because it's really useful when I'm playing games because I try to limit things to at least 10 minutes, maybe less. So I'm just playing around with a whole bunch of barrels. I'm walking left and right, opening more doors, going through rooms that I've already cleared. And this video was actually made before the battle scene that you saw. I just wasn't aware that it was being recorded. A couple of times when I say the time like 10:18, I think I say around here, it's because I want to make sure that I'm not recording too much before I go to bed. I have a full-time job and I work Monday through Friday. From 9 to 5 around that time. So it's really important to stay on top of that because that's more important than video games. So I'm just walking around trying to figure out where everything is, and I'm running back and forth like a complete moron, and it's really embarrassing. I'm looking at dark corners, trying to figure out if that's destructible, and yes it is. But I walk out of the room and there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. So, yeah, that's it. So what else has been going on through my life so far? Well, I got my certificate for my full-time job for being in Workforce New York, and the funny story is that, the first certificate that I got, you know, it looked fine. It's just a piece of paper. It's not really anything. It's not really like a plated or framed image. You can kind of do that yourself. But the first name was spelled wrong, and I really don't understand why, but I laughed really hard. I told a couple of my friends at the workplace, saying that, you know, it's like they misspelled my first name wrong. It's my first name is supposed to be Joseph, but if you rearrange the letters, it's spelled Jospeh, Jospeh, and I thought that was really kind of funny because I thought that was just something that they were trying to make me laugh. No, that was actually it was a great and approved certificate, but I didn't exactly understand why they misspelled my first name. Usually people spell my last name, and I think I can understand why, because one, people can easily get it confused with the type of dance that people dance to. Hold on, I'm gonna get a drink of water. And you know, sometimes I like to dance to that type of music, and it's fun. So then the second certificate came out, and that time my name was spelled correctly. So I threw away the old one, actually took a picture of it, and I will be uploading that, I guess, sometime in the future, but I don't want to exactly share it with everyone right now. So, yeah, as you can clearly see, I'm just walking around in the old parts of the map that I used to go to, and it's kind of strange because a lot of the doors seem to be locked, and I don't know how they did that, but I guess that's just how they roll. The creators of this mod, I mean, so far I think they've done a really great job, and I'm praising them for their efforts right now. But this video was to prove that not their mod was bad, but when something goes bad when trying to record something, you then run into this kind of mess. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this segment. I just keep trying doors that don't work. I'm jumping all over the place. Okay, as you can see right here, the entire footage appears to freeze, like if the game crashed. But it's actually me minimizing the entire game itself, and I go onto the internet to look through a walkthrough to find out where the heck I have to go. At this point, I had no knowledge of recording that in this video until the moment I saw it. And I think the problem is that I had the overlay hidden from my game. Usually, I would want to hide the Fraps overlay so it doesn't become an annoyance on the screen. But also doing that poses a risk of not knowing when the screen is being captured by the program. And as you can clearly see, these are the consequences that I happened to provide for you, and I wanted to. So at this point, I'm looking at YouTube videos. I come across one person's playthrough speaking different language, but he doesn't actually tell me where I have to go. And then near the end of the video, I look up somebody who uploaded an entire hour's worth of chapters 1, 2, and 3, 4. So it's like 2 hours. But I took my time through this, and you know what? I think it's really creative, and I think you guys should check it out if you have not seen my full playthrough of it yet. And if you came across this video before my other playthroughs, you might be really confused. So, in that sense, I promise that this incident will not happen again. That is, if I am able to keep my promise and not accidentally record things that I do not wish to put up for YouTube again. So anyway, that is all I have to say. I hope you guys took this into some consideration. I'm going to finish this mod. I actually did finish this mod, so there will be other videos that will be uploading of this mod because it's the last chapter. And at the end of this video, I mentioned something that is the answer to where I have to go in the game. So I'm Splinter Cell God, and I'll see you guys next time.